how long each homework assignment took me to do this week in law school. So I'm currently taking 15 credit hours this semester, and that's usually a typical amount of credits a law student's going to take. And I have 5 different classes, so this is the homework that I get for all those 5 classes and how long each one took me to do. The first one is Contemporary Trust and Estates. If you can't tell by the name, this is one of the most boring classes I've ever taken, so the reading takes a lot longer. The reading assignments for this week was pages 177 to 204 and 204 to 237. In total, I took about 10 pages of notes. 27-page reading assignment took me an hour to do. Again, just because it's hard to get through all the reading. And pages 204 to 237 took me an hour and a half. So in total, Trust and Estates this week took me 2.5 hours. I also accidentally read a wrong reading assignment, but I won't count that. But that technically took me another 2 hours, and it didn't even count. So that sucks, but 2.5 hours for Trust and Estates. Next class I have is Bar Prep Fundamentals. For this class, we had to watch torts lectures, chapters 5 through 15, and we had to review an entire outline for negligence. This homework assignment took me 6.5 hours. Yes, that's super long, but I was taking a lot of notes because we're supposed to treat it like a bar prep day. I also had to do a practice essay, which took me about 30 minutes. So in total, this class took me about 6.5 hours to do the homework this week. In total, I had 13 pages of notes. That's why it took about 6 hours because I had to write all of this. Up next is Family Law. Family Law, the readings go by really fast. The readings go by fast because a lot of the people in these cases are super messy. They get divorced, there's affairs, there's a lot of stuff that you should not be doing. So they go by really fast. For this class, we had to read 5 cases that he told us to read. And then we also read pages 27 to 45 and 237 to 272. So in total, that was actually about 88 pages of notes because the cases were on Lexis, so they were really long. And in total, I had about 8 pages of notes. First reading assignment took me an hour and a half to do. And the second reading assignment took me 2 hours to do. So in total, Family Law took me 3.5 hours for these assignments. Up next is Mediation. This is how big the book is, so it doesn't take that long to do the readings. We were assigned 2 chapters of reading. There were actually 45 pages of reading. I don't really take notes in this class though, so it only took me an hour. Last up is Criminal Procedure. This class we had to read pages 1087 to 95, 1109 to 21, 1123 to 26, 1129 to 31, 1141 to 50, 1154 to 62, and an additional case. In total, we had to read about 44 pages of reading, and I had about 5 pages of notes. This homework assignment took me an hour and a half. So in total, all of my homework assignments took me about 15 hours to do this week. That's just for the reading assignments. I had another paper to do, which took me about 6 hours, but I don't include that. So in total, all the readings that I had were 15 hours and including the notes as well. Keep in mind, I only have 3 class days a week. I'm a third year. This is probably way less than what first years read. First year, it took me like 25 to 30 hours because I was a slower reader, but this is how long it took me for this week.